Hey guys, it's Brian. We're back in the garage with the Frostbite JL, and today we got some new wheels. Let's go check them out. Alright guys, so these are the new wheels we got. These are going to be the KMC Hexes. These are pretty cool. They're a 17 by 9 and they're a 3.5 inch back spacing, so they do stick out quite a bit. It's going to be a 5-on-5 bolt pattern, and it's going to be hub specific for the Jeep here. So these are pretty sweet. I'm pretty happy to get these on. They are a true beadlock, so it'll be pretty cool when we go hit the Rubicon and do some of the harder trails. We can air down into those single digits. Speaking of airing down, let's go ahead and take a look at the valves we got for this one. Alright guys, so this particular wheel is dual drilled for valve stems. So that means you got a hole here, and then you also got a hole here. We put a regular valve stem in here just so we can monitor our tire pressure while we're airing down. We can put a gauge on there. And then down here we have the Apex design. This is going to be their rapid precision valve. And this is pretty cool. They say you can get from 35 psi to 10 psi in 15 seconds. So you unscrew that lid, you pull up that little tab, and then the air will start to come out. It's got 4 big holes on the bottom of that stem. These are pretty cool, and then you push it back down till it clicks, and then throw this lid back on and you're ready to go. So this should make airing down for the trail really quick. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at these valves. Alright guys, so this is going to be what you get from Apex Design when you order these. I did also order a rebuild kit and an extra cap. These are specific to this air down system. You do want this cap with this extra part on here. That's what retains that pull tab. So if you put a regular cap on there, your pull tab could go up and down. So I got an extra one of those just in case one falls off. I did need to buy 5, so I bought their set of 4 and then an additional one. Comes with good instructions here with the torque specs and whatnot. And I'll show you guys how to install one of these here in just a second. But these are pretty nice pieces. They're designed in Utah, right here in the US, and they're pretty cool. So you can put your TPMS sensor on these. So if you've got a wheel with just a single hole, you can go ahead and put your TPMS sensor on those. That's what we're going to do. And then it's got the little rubber seal, and then here's the tab that you pull up and down, and then the cap. And then it's got a little rubber retaining strap so you don't lose them. So these are pretty nice. Let's go ahead and we'll throw these on one of these wheels so you guys can see how those go on. Alright guys, so this is our Apex valve. We're going to go ahead and show you how to install it. Like I said, it does have the adapter for a TPMS. We'll go ahead and add ours later. So if you want to come over here and take a look, these are going to be the pieces. So there's going to be a nut here, and then your TPMS bracket, and then another nut, alright, and then there's going to be this rubber O-ring washer here for you. So this is what is going to be what holds the air in for you. They do say to oil this lightly. It also comes installed like this. We do have a really deep recessed pocket here in these KMC wheels, and I think most of them are like that. So what they say you can do is you can flip this around the other way, and this will get you a little bit extra clearance here. So that gives us just enough clearance to get that seated down in there. So I'm going to go ahead and oil this lightly, and then I'll show you how it goes in the wheel. Alright guys, so now that we got that lightly oiled, you can go ahead and slide it on like that. That's how we're going to want to install it on our KMCs so we get that little bit extra clearance. And then it's going to go right down in here. I'm putting all mine at the bottom of the wheel from the KMC logo. And then you're going to take your first nut. We're going to thread that on the back side here. And these get torqued to 25 to 45 inch-pounds. So let's go ahead and we'll do that real quick. Alright, and I got a little inch-pound torque wrench here. This one's made for putting certain things together, but we'll go ahead and use it for this. It'll work in this situation. So we're going to use a 9/16 or a 14 millimeter, and you can come in here and we'll start torquing this down. Alright guys, and so I'm going to use my valve stem puller tool. I'm going to go ahead and put this on this end. That's just going to keep it from rotating on this end while we try to tighten it on the other end for us. This will just give us an extra set of hands and a little more leverage, so we can keep that where we need to while we tighten the nut on the back here. Alright guys, so now that you got that first nut torqued to 25 inch-pounds, we're going to come in here, show you, we're going to put a little red Loctite on here. They say you can use red or blue Loctite on here. I'm going to use red just because I don't want things falling apart while they're spinning. And then you're going to put your TPMS sensor in here. the bracket anyways, that this retains it. So on all the Jeeps, they do have a TPMS sensor that will have a little star screw that'll hold that in there. So you just put those in once you're all ready. Now we're going to do our last nut. This is going to be the one that retains all this. And this is going to be torqued to the same setting as well, 25 to 45 inch-pounds. So having that puller tool on this other side here is a real big help to keep that from spinning. The first one of these I tried to hold it by hand and it was pretty difficult. So you want to kind of keep this one like this. The TPMS sensor is going to run like that, so we don't want to have it into the wheel here. Alright, so there we go. So now that we have that Loctited, we got these torqued down to spec. That little rubber washer that's in there should be squished just enough that we don't have any air leaks. And then when I take my other wheels and tires apart, I'm going to go ahead and install my TPMS sensors. So let's go ahead and show you what this looks like all done. Alright guys, now that we have this installed, you can go ahead and see how this works. You just unscrew the cover. You got your little vent tab there. You pull that up. The little holes around the bottom there are going to vent out your air. Like I said, these are pretty quick. About 10-15 seconds, I'll get you down to where you need. And then you pop it back till it clicks. And then throw this cover back on. Like I said, you do want to only use their covers because it's got this longer section here that keeps that tab from pulling up on accident. So get that down. And you're good to go. This tab does rotate once it's tightened, so you could put it wherever is convenient. I noticed on these wheels towards the back right here, you can get the best leverage, so you can always spin it and pull it there if you need to. So we're going to go ahead and install a regular valve stem. I'll show you guys how to do that real quick, and then we'll wrap this up. Alright guys, so since these are dual drilled, I'm going to go ahead and throw in a regular valve stem. I got one that was a non-TPMS sensor one. These are cheaper just because I'm going to put my TPMS sensor on the apex valve. So you do want to get it a little lubed up with soapy water. Again, this tool is great to have. So what you're going to do is take the little cap off and then put it up through the back side of the hole, and then you're going to screw this guy on. Alright, once you got that screwed on, you're just going to give it a good tug. There you go. You'll feel it and hear it pop. So that's how you know it's seated on the back side there. That soapy water definitely helps kind of get it in there nice and easy there. Alright, and then we'll just throw our cap on. I did get nice short ones. I think these were about 1.25 inches, and these are just standard valves. I'll put links down below for this tool here, and then for these valves that I'm using as well as the apex, and then these wheels as well too, if you guys want to go ahead and get these for your Jeep. They are pretty sweet. So now that we got our quick valve on and we got our standard valve for checking pressure while we're airing down, this wheel is all set. We are going to do a later video where we install these, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, and real quick before we wrap this video up, I do want to mention we are doing a giveaway on the channel, actually through my Instagram page. I'll put a link down below for that giveaway. What we're giving away is some San Diego Overland quick air chucks. These are pretty sweet. So this will go ahead and thread on to any air compressor you have that has a thread-on valve stem style attachment, and then you have a quick release all of a sudden. So these are pretty cool. So if you take a look on the wheel here. Alright guys, so how these quick air chucks work, you do come on over here to your apex valve. You can go ahead and unscrew it, and then you would have this screwed into your Smittybilt or Viair or Ironman air compressor that does use that screw-on attachment, and then you just pop them right on and you're ready to air up. When you're all done, you just pop it right back off and you're good to go. So these are pretty cool. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about the giveaway. Alright guys, so if you want your chance to go ahead and win one of these San Diego Overland quick air chucks, go ahead and click on that link down below for my Instagram giveaway. Follow the instructions. We just want you to follow San Diego Overland and me on Instagram, and then tag a couple friends, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. And then we are going to send one of these out to subscribers and followers every 2 weeks until we run out. So San Diego Overland was nice enough to donate these to the channel, so that's pretty cool. If you guys want to head over there and check out their link for their website, it's pretty cool. They got some pretty cool stuff for Toyotas and Jeeps as well. So go ahead and support those guys. All right, thanks guys. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the reveal of my new KMC hex beadlocks. I'm pretty excited about these. I can't wait to get them on the Jeep. Now that we've got all our valves installed, all we got to do now is get the tires off my old wheels and then start mounting them up. That's going to be another video, so make sure you're subscribed and stay tuned for that. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of these wheels or if you have them. Don't forget to like and share the video, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks guys.